Labour has officially withdrawn support for Azhar Ali. So to discuss all of this and more, I'm joined by Chief Political Commentator at The Independent, Mr. John Rentoul. John, a very good evening to you. Timing, as ever, is everything.
Yeah. No, I mean, this Labour statement just makes things worse, I'm afraid. They say that new information has come to light,
yes,
which implies that the old information wasn't enough for them to withdraw their support for Azhar Ali. It would have been much better if Keir Starmer had just said, I've had time to think about it, I've considered it carefully, and I've decided he's got to go.
Yeah. Well, this is the trouble, isn't it? Because this story has been rumbling around for a minimum 48 hours, it seems to me. Lisa Nandy was seen campaigning on his behalf, I think, on Sunday, when these comments were known about. Other MPs appeared, I think it was Pat McFadden, who was on Laura Kunsberg, who said that he thought the apology was enough. We then had...
He didn't say that, actually. No, he just said that he had apologised. And I watched
it and I saw him say that basically he thought the apology was enough.
Well, yeah, but if you saw his face, you could tell he didn't think that.
Well,
but
no,
I could tell.
Right. Yeah, but hang on, John, you got to take what they say as read rather than how they say it. I mean, the fact is, he was given obviously instructions. If they ask you about this bloke Ali, just say he's apologised, and that's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I mean, it's really embarrassing to hang Lisa Nandy, Pat McFadden, and Nick Thomas Simmons,
right?
Who was out.
And wasn't Angela Rayner was up there relatively? I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday, but Angela Rayner was campaigning on his behalf shortly after the words had been confirmed to have been said. So, but doesn't this put basically Keir Starmer once again under a spotlight that he didn't need to be under?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it just shows that he doesn't have good political judgment. I think I mean, you could say, well, this is a media frenzy and it'll pass, and he came to the right decision in the end. But people are demanding people make decisions too quickly.
Yes.
But I mean, that's politics, I'm afraid. And to string something out like this for so long, I think shows a lack of judgment. I mean, I think it was easy to see right away from the start what he should have done.
Yes.
I mean, I can understand, I yield to nobody in my opposition to George Galloway, and I really do not want to see George Galloway as an MP. And George Galloway is the candidate who might win Rochdale if Labour pulls its support from Ali. But I'm afraid that doesn't stop Labour doing the right thing. Let George Galloway be the MP for a few months and then win the seat back in the general election with a proper candidate.
Yeah, but doesn't it also give you an indication of how some constituencies are very problematic for Starmer, because the people who might have voted Labour last time, particularly in the Muslim community, are now not going to?
Yeah, but that's a separate issue, Mike. I mean, to be honest,
it's not really.
Well, yeah, I think it is a problem in some places, and yes, Keir Starmer's had a difficulty with his position on Gaza, refusing to call for a ceasefire. I think he took the right decision on that, and he took the right decision from the start and stuck to it. So I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, but he's now starting to say, is he not now starting to say that there should be a ceasefire?
Is he not starting to say what?
Is he not now starting to say, though, that there should be a ceasefire? He said it over the weekend, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but but it's all coded, isn't it? It's a sustainable ceasefire.
But that's exactly the problem, isn't it? I mean, we've had his multiple kind of double, switchback U-turns. Hang on, over the 28 billion green agenda thing, which he finally gave into the pressure from the Treasury, or from the shadow Treasury, from Rachel Reeves, and said, OK, we're not going to do it. Got himself in trouble. He's now reversed his original idea on Azhar Ali and decided that they're now going to suspend him when they weren't before, and they're not going to support him. And also on trans rights. I mean, he's now getting a reputation as a guy. I mean, forget about Captain Flip Flop. I mean, this is Captain sort of roller coaster ride, up and down, round and round, completely have no idea whether what he says today is going to be true tomorrow.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Although on the Gaza ceasefire question, he is merely following the same position as the government, which is to try to, I mean, it's difficult because obviously everybody wants a ceasefire.
I don't think it is difficult. I don't see why it's difficult.
But you can't just call for a ceasefire just flat out because Hamas is not going to abide by a ceasefire.